Hi, Tarot Talk. This is a timeless reading. This is taking place on Saturday, November the 2nd, 2024. This is from the Golden Foil Tarot cards. I got this off of AliExpress. I believe at the time it was $28. I believe it's like $20 or even more economic now, but it's a great deck. It's really well made. I feel like the Devil card is out because we have 6 planets in water, so be very mindful of your thoughts and your feelings. You may be taking out these feelings on others. I know with myself, with coming up with Shane's birthday and PJ's, it's like, you know what I mean? Bringing you into this year has been really. I don't know if there's something with the 7th year with a passing in your life that it makes you feel a certain way, but I definitely have been feeling that a lot more this year. Like, obviously, we've always felt Shane's quote unquote absence. Like, he's still around, but having that person that you rely on and count on in that way, you know what I mean? It's just really was very vibrant this year. So I feel like with all this water around us, it's just be very mindful of that. Just be, you know what I mean? Are these feelings actually true, or is this just with the new moon and you know what I mean? I just feel like there's a lot more blessings coming in here. Some days we got to take it easy with ourselves and not take it out on others. I'm really guilty of that, of taking out what I'm dealing with on people around me. That's why I always tell people, especially my loved ones, we're very close, but it's like sometimes I just need to be in my space. I just need to be in my head. I just need to go for a walk. You know what I mean? I need to process and feel what I'm feeling, and then I come out the other side of it. You know what I mean? So it's just like I don't want to take it out on my loved ones. I don't want them to feel like it has something to do with them, because it doesn't. It's just I'm feeling what I'm feeling and I can't articulate it. There's, you know what I mean? Like the fact that Shane's birthday, it's like this is something, you know, it makes you go back into your past where, we would sit there and it was like his birthday, so we would order his favorite food, make him a chocolate cake because he loved chocolate cake, and you know what I mean? It's just like, buying him things that he loves. Like I got him the Ash dolls by Living Dead dolls because he loved the Living Dead. You know what I mean? So it was just like or Dawn of the Dead. I can't remember. I believe it's Dawn of the Dead with Ash, and now his son has it. You know what I mean? But it's just like, uh, our son has it. It's just, you know what I mean? It's just, remember those times, when the birthdays and the celebrations and going to his mom's house and she would bake him something and she would get him, something that she knew he would need. You know what I mean? So she would get him like Bailey's or something like that. So, or his parents. I shouldn't just say his mom, but both of his parents. So it just kind of makes you, reminisce about that kind of stuff. But it's just like, you gotta keep putting one foot in front of the other. I don't know. I know why I feel the absence this much this year, but, it's just, I don't know. This year it's hit me harder than it's like, that same first year, but it's just like now you can sit there and actually articulate. You can actually feel what you're feeling because you're not in shock anymore. Or with us, we were moving. You know what I mean? I had a lot of spinning plates going on at once. I feel like with the 7 of Cups, you know what I mean? I feel this is where I feel like a lot of blessings are coming in. I feel like Spirit was just like sit still, stay where you are, because it's kind of going reminiscent. Sometimes we go through lessons again where I'm like, okay, it's time to move forward, and it's just like I regretted making that decision because it's like I should have just stayed put. I just sort of saw that through, and maybe something would have turned around in that case. You know what I mean? So I feel like with the 7 of Cups here, this is what they're saying. Like, you will be victorious. We just need to be patient. They're showing November 27th, so the end of the month. We were talking about the full moon. They were talking about this crescent. We do have the High Priestess here, and I feel like patience. But I feel like this cycle of the crescent moon, which we're in now, headed into the full moon. And you're going to see a lot of things go there. So it's like, a lot of us, because we live in North America, the equinox with the earth tilts further away from us, so we get less of the sun. You know what I mean? It's like you probably start feeling that as well. But it's just like, you know what I mean? Take this time to rest, rejuvenate. You know what I mean? Like, I can definitely feel like I was needing of a rest. It was overdue. You know what I mean? So I was just like, take this weekend to rest, relax, woo-sow, you know what I mean? So that's what we're doing. They're showing the 4 of Pentacles. So, this is what a lot of them keep on fear, 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 fear. You know what I mean? They're talking about taxing the Canadians again, and it's just like, dude, you tax this once, we were just like, we understand, like, it goes towards carbon tax, forest fires, everything that, like, you know what I mean? And you're philanthropist, I can't say the damn word, but it's like, we're all about the philanthropy. We're all about, Canadians are all about helping others. You know what I mean? But it's just like, when we're getting to the point where it's just like, now we're hurting, you know what I mean? We can't afford to help other people right now because we're hurting ourselves. You know what I mean? We're hurting to pay the bills. We're working 3+ jobs while, they're going on $100,000 vacations. You know what I mean? Just to make ends meet, just to, you know what I mean? So it's just like, then they came up with a second tax. It's just like, come on, now they're talking about a third. It's like, give us a break. You know what I mean? Like, he sat there and he was in the house and his daughters were in the gallery. He had to point out they were in the gallery. And you're not supposed to, for their safety. And he's just like, he doesn't like the comments that are being made about him because it affects his kids. And I'm like, well, our children don't like the fact that you're taxing their parents so badly that they're having to work more than one job and really cut themselves short of spending time with their family because they got to work all these jobs just to make ends meet, to give the life that their children deserve. You know what I mean? You can't sit there and cry and sit there and say, like, oh, your comments affect my family. It's like, when your decisions affect our family. You know what I mean? Our kids cry that they want to see their parents, but they can't see them because their parents are busy working their butts off trying to make ends meet. You know what I mean? It just irks me the wrong way, But I feel like with the Four of Pentacles, I feel like because of who you are, they're showing the Chariot, you're determined, you will get to the other side of these things. You know what I mean? I just feel like that's where you gotta watch the shadow side. You know what I mean? Because I definitely feel like creeping in, and I'm just like, I'm doing everything I can. I'm doing everything right. I kind of not made amends, but kind of like, sat there and was like, okay, this is the time for change. It's now or never, because I feel like something's coming in and it's like, are we going to keep repeating this cycle over and over again? Are we going to fix it? And I'm like, no, I want to fix it because I'm sick of living in this cycle. You know what I mean? And a lot of people are getting to that point. I'm sick of feeling this way. I don't want to feel this way no more. It's a waste of energy. And I feel like that's where they're saying, like, we're holding everything close to our vest and fear of losing things, but it's just like, they see who we are. They see who our heart is. They see that, you know what I mean? So with Justice, this is where I feel like that something here is going to balance. We keep getting these balancing cards, you know what I mean? With patience, balance, it was a Libra new moon, you know what I mean? Where it's just like, maybe you feel like things were like out of kilter. Things are been, you know what I mean? Like, you just want things to be in a namaste state where it's just like you could just get up and live life and be happy and grateful, And a lot of times people are playing this balancing act. I feel like with the Two of Wands, you have the support of the universe. I feel like this is also a manifestation of what you want to happen. Manifestations happening. King of Cups is very vibrant here. I feel like this is, remember to fill your cup. And I feel like this is where Spirit was with me. It's like, you're doing this and this. It's like, I really felt it this week. The struggle of it. And I'm like, you know what? I've worked 2 weekends in a row. I'm taking this weekend off for me, myself, and the family. You know what I mean? I'm taking this weekend off to sit there and rest. It went very fast. But it's just like, I got to sit there and, take time and take a breath and relax and recuperate and be more present. You know what I mean? And I feel like this is where it's just like, you can't pull from an empty cup, So you got to sit there and do what's good for you as well. You know what I mean? A lot of people count on you. I feel like with the High Priestess, again, gaining that knowledge, gaining that wisdom, a lot. They were talking about, this is where I was speaking to someone that I read for and talk with regularly. And she was just like, it came in with her. I'm like, doing things differently in the fact of belief system, So I feel like this is where it could be with that too, because you always see the High Priestess reading. We got the High Priestess last week with the book in front of them. You know what I mean? And I was like, maybe learning, coming into some new knowledge, coming into some new teachings. They're saying oh my word, I cannot speak. I couldn't even speak on Thursday. Very much throat chakra. Articulating yourself. So speech. You know what I mean? So maybe like your voice is the forefront of something more now. You know what I mean? Or people are relying on your words more now. You know what I mean? So I feel like this is where this Devil card, 6 planets in water, just be very careful on how you handle yourself and handle others around you. and watch your emotions. You know, there's watch your energy, how you're distributing it. Make sure to give to yourself, because you're just as important as everyone else. You know, like I said, a lot of people count on you. Maybe a lot of people count on your words. So maybe you're in a profession where you need your voice, and I feel like this in a positive. They're like saying the word perfection. So, just be very kind to yourself and be kind to others, and watch your emotions. You know what I mean? Because that's a lot of water. Find ways to ground yourself. I have a candle burning. It's candle season now. You know, but I feel like going outside. Maybe you're raking leaves or cleaning up the yard or something. But I feel like this is where spirit is just like get yourself out there. Maybe go for a walk. You know. So it's just like something that could sit there and ground yourself and bring you back to zero. You know what I mean? Stop running yourself ragged. You got to sit there, you know what I mean? A lot of water here, but he's sitting on a throne. He's elevated above water. That's what you need to do. You got to sit there, dry up this water, maybe light some candles, dry up some water, and you know what I mean? Or, writing it out. Maybe you need to purge feelings, or talking to someone. This is why I'm saying maybe someone that you count on, that you usually purge your feelings to, is going through something. You know what I mean? So maybe now it's your turn to pay it forward and be there for them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this timeless pull. May the universe bless you good. We'll see you for the next one.